A woman has a certain power or has a certain goddess energy. There are some men that get with us and they want to tear us down. So we honestly all have to be careful. All of us women who are upward, we have businesses, we have things. We have to be careful because even though you would think, oh, men are just falling at our feet, they actually get with us and then hate on us. They get with us and want to conquer us, want to tear us down. So we have to be very vigilant. We have to pray for a certain level of discernment when we date, because when men come around, you have to be able to feel his spirit and not what he's saying. Because, baby, they will run your ass through a tornado and you won't know what happened.
All right, what's good, YouTube? It's your man, Book of AlphaRonomy, a.k.a. Doc BOA. Yep, I got time today. Women like her deserve soft, feminine men. That's who they deserve. Because this woman is a gold digger. They all are. Even the ones who talk about all the money they got. If you rich and you still want a man to provide for you, you're a gold digger.
Or we hold off on what y'all usually want. That thing. The more y'all do anyways. The more y'all give and the more y'all do. The only men who won't do more are the men who only want that. So if you want to vet them out anyways, sis, vet them out. And watch them show up. A man should penetrate your heart and your mind before he ever penetrates your body. Then you will really experience the true essence of an orgasm anyways. I've had men say to me, if I can't marry you, I don't even want to touch your body. Now that's a man who isn't a sucker. That's a man who is of age, a mature age, who is ready to have a wife. And he is no longer so superficial in his thinking that the best thing about a woman is her sex. He's finding value not only different in women, but watch this, in himself. Because I only get to experience the parts of you that you've already given you. And so a man who only sees value in a woman being just sex is a man who doesn't see value in himself.
No! What millionaire woman still wants a man to provide for her? Only a gold digger. You give a man, you make a man a millionaire, multimillionaire man, he ain't gonna ask nobody for nothing. He don't want no help, he don't want no assistance, he don't want nothing because he understands the power in that.
Women actually want men to be slaves. They actually want men to be their personal slaves. She uses that as a manipulation tool to try to get that man to do whatever she wants him to do. Well, here's the problem. Women don't live in reality. A lot of women are very, very, very delusional. And so they have these ideas about men in their head, what they want these men to be. It's like they got a movie and they have a cast and there's a role for this knight in shining armor that's going to sweep her off her feet and worship her and only her for eternity. His eyes see nobody else but her. His phallus sees nobody else but her. And so she wants that man. She finds a man that she likes. She creates this picture. She's driven by sex and she wants to trap that man to worship her for eternity.
Tell us the truth! A woman don't understand the power in the money. She just want to wield it over a broke man's head. But I'm going to tell you what you do. Don't worry about trying to hate on her. Don't worry about trying to take her down through there. Man, get in them pockets.
You know what type of man you have to be for a woman like us to allow you to lead?
Talk about that.
That's the real issue. I don't
Talk about that.
The thing about it is,
that's why I'm fucking
quiet
hiring a chef and I'm out here getting it.
Quiet as kept, we would. I would bet my money we would succumb to it all for a man who could lead.
You're right.
I would bet money on the fact that I think if we were presented with the opportunity to be with a man who was just a man in every way, who just
Follow
just
God.
was that, and that was, and his only request was like, stay home and just watch the kids and make some food. It's nothing more than we want than to be comfortable in our own femininity. Our masculinity is a defense tactic.
Yep.
For whenever we feel threatened,
Be
or
like,
we feel like, or we feel overwhelmed, or we feel not protected, or we feel not loved, or not seen, or not heard, is when we have this defense mechanism where we're like, hey, yo, bro, I'm not, nah. Fuck out of here. Like, and we get all tough and I got it. You don't got to do nothing. I got it. You're not going to do this? That's cool. I'm going to get this money and I'm going to do this, that, and third. So you don't have the time. Yeah. But if a man really came in to your world and made you comfortable, like, listen, you don't got to do that. You ever had a man like, yo, fix your face?
A woman like this, all you could do is get in her pockets. You understand me? Because they deserve a man who doesn't know he's a man and therefore prioritizes a woman. But let's listen to Sarah Fontenot. And lo and behold, she's got a man. But let's listen to their interaction and you will see that the only type of man that can deal with a loudmouth woman like her, who has had failed relationships, 2 failed engagements, and has been engaged to a man who's put hands on her. So it's something about her. See, we can't always say that, every man just bad? No, you are what you draw. When you're attracted to you, it's because your energy is that. But let's listen to her, man, and we'll come back and chop it up on a real tip.
When you first heard me say, when I'm in a relationship, I don't pay a bill, did you ever feel like, oh, she's a gold digger? Be honest.
No, I didn't. Really? Okay, so check this out. I feel like when you
see, when a man say no, wait a minute, wait a minute now. Let me tell you what I really think about it now. I'm gonna tell you the truth now. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Now I'm gonna tell you what I really think now. Now you finna tell her what he really think.
Say that you just know your worth. You know the type of standards you set, and I've never heard you say, in order to date me or in order for me to take you serious, you have to pay all my bills. I've never heard you say that. I just heard you say, when I'm in a serious relationship, I don't pay bills. Like, so what I hear is the man has taken over the bills for whatever reason. Like, he wants to, which I feel like, oh man, when you get to that point and you have a woman that's yours and you know she's yours, then you want to provide for her. So it's not like you're demanding that. It's just what comes natural when you're dealing with a woman like you. So it's not a gold digger, that's crazy.
Have you ever experienced a gold digger or someone that's asked you for money after really not even knowing you?
Definitely, all the time, especially in Atlanta. Like 30 minutes into knowing somebody, they'll ask you to pay their bills.
Dang.
2 days after, like, oh, I need rent, oh, I'm in a jam, and I'm like, so that's common. Like, that's why this question always comes up. It always comes up. Like, women target guys to get their bills paid. Like, that's pretty common.
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask if you think being a provider gives you more power in the relationship or more responsibility per se.
It gives you both. But the power is the greatest responsibility. Being a provider gives you power. You pay the cost to be the boss. Now, let me tell you the difference between the type of gold diggers he's talking about. The gold diggers he's talking about, they live in desperation. Like, they don't know how they're going to pay their rent. They live in desperation. They're trying to get a break from the load of having no bills on top of their head. The type of gold digger that Sarah Fontenot is a laid-back gold digger. She ain't pressed to have her bills paid like that. So she's able to finesse you into believing that the best value you can give her is to pay her bills. Because see, here's the thing. Provision is something that you give your wife. You don't meet some woman who got her own bills and pay her bills. You become a provider by providing a life for yourself. And then you bring a woman into that life. And whatever extra expense is accrued because of that, you add that to your provision. Because you ain't a provider if you pay a woman bills that she got to herself. You're a trick. Let's just keep it a buck. And you only a trick if you're getting laid. If you're not getting laid, then you're just a simp. Y'all have allowed these women to take the words that mean something and change them to what benefits them. And y'all so slow and so feminine raised and so non-masculine that y'all just let the woman be y'all leader. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you ain't got no wife, what you out here providing for these random women for? Look at her. Whenever she's in a relationship, that means multiple relationships, but she ain't in none of them. I keep telling y'all, you can't buy your way into a woman heart, dog. You can't buy your way into a woman life. These women always talk about all the men they had who paid for their stuff. Cordell Stewart, baller, paid Portia Williams. Simon, baller, paid Portia Williams. She ain't with now one of them. You look at all these women out here who do all this talking, they ain't with the man or they don't want to be with the man. Steph Curry wife out here doing all that talking. She don't want to be in that situation, but the situation is just too valuable for her to leave. When you think about all of these things, you think about the other chick, Cheyenne Bryan. Cheyenne Bryan, man, she done had all of these men that want her, and all these men that she done had, man, she ain't got no man. Just because you dating somebody don't mean you got a man. Man, these women can't get no man. Don't no man want them. That's what y'all got to understand. And it don't matter. If you ain't been with somebody at least 3 years, then man, they don't count. They don't count. But women continue to listen to these women, and y'all continue to listen to these men that can't get nothing from women but sex. Man, do you know how easy it is to get sex from a woman that's already aroused? All you got to do is be her type. That's easy. But they don't get no dedication. They don't get no commitment to the process of their progress from these women. That's why they end up paying all the time. Because they use money to control the dynamic. Yes, providing puts you in a position of power. But it puts you in a position of power because you're already in a position of power in your own life. You provided a lifestyle for yourself. And the only woman that you should be providing for is the woman who is willing to be added to that life. Not a woman who got her own life over there. Not a woman who doing her own thing. She don't need no provision. You built it, bitch. You pay for it. Why? What I look like paying for it? What I look like coming to you like paying for your stuff? You done lost your mind. You must be crazy. You got to be crazy. And for y'all men who be thinking about this, who be acting like this, who be believing that this is what you're supposed to do, you crazy too. All of you ain't got no sense. I want you men to understand that you don't have to be in a situation that a woman say you should be in if you're a man. If you're a man, you think for yourself and you don't let no broad tell you what you're supposed to be. If you're a man, you treat a woman how she deserves to be treated based on how she interact with you. You don't just go around treat every woman all kind of ways. You treat a woman how she earned. If you're a man, you don't be out here tricking off on these bro. You give a woman what she earned. If you're a man, you don't be out here dedicating yourself to a woman and what she got going on. Man, you deal with a woman who dedicated to what you got going on. And if you can't find one that's dedicated to what you got going on, then you just stay single. Don't have no woman. We about to change that whole dynamic, man. It's too many beta male simp manginas and past prime scallywags out here running this whole talk about who you supposed to be with, how you supposed to deal with somebody. Hey, man, you supposed to be with somebody, man, that reveres you. If you're a man, you supposed to be with a woman that reveres you. She ain't worrying about what she can get from you. She worrying about what she can do for you to show you that she deserves whatever you are willing to give her. That's what this game is. Otherwise, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Because they get horny and we get horny. And so intimacy is going to be there. Because real talk, the majority of them, man, that's all they really want. That's all they really want. All right, I'm done with this one. Catch y'all on next one. Peace. Next.